Hello. Uh, Long time no see. Today's episode is I'm gonna try these. Let's try some of these. These are wild raspberries that I just found outside. These are wild raspberries. Wild raspberries have no convincing poisonous lookalikes. So I think I'm pretty safe that they're wild raspberries. I didn't think to take a picture of the plant. So what I'll do is I'll go back outside and take a picture of the plant, and it won't have any of the ripe wild raspberries on it, but it'll have some of the unripe wild raspberries on it, and I'll overlay that like here. And so you can see it's got kind of 3 leaves, and then there's a flower, and the flower turns into berries, which are green and then red, and then when they're ripe, they're this kind of blackish color. So I'm pretty excited about this. I like blackberries. I've grown blackberries before. These ones are wild, so I don't know if they're going to taste like regular blackberries or not. Yeah, looking forward to it. Before I eat the blackberries, I just wanted to get into a quick, kind of an apology, hat in my hand here, about the olive experiment. I never gave like a proper end to the olive experiment. I do want to say the olive experiment is completed. The olive experiment is done. I acquired the taste for the olives, and I started out not liking olives, and I kind of ended up liking olives. So I would say the hero's journey is complete there. And there's no reason to do any more olive experience. But what I am doing is I'm eating these wild blackberries. Unlike most domestic varieties of blackberries, wild blackberries are actually thorny. They're closely related to just bramble. So they kind of have that brambly quality. And the blackberry bush that I got these from was very, very pointy. And it had been a long time since I had interacted with like a thorny bush like that, and so I kind of underestimated them, but they were pretty serious. I got some of the closer ones first, and it was easy, but it was kind of recessed. And as I was reaching in to get some of the deeper berries, some of my clothes, my loose shirt, and I was wearing shorts at the time, and into my legs, the thorns entrenched themselves, which was unpleasant. For a moment I was kind of stuck because I reached in and I was on one foot, and like my clothes hanging in like caught on the things, and it was like seriously, if I fall forward right now into this bramble bush, I'm going to be having a bad day. I was like teetering, grabbing like the furthest one I could possibly reach. It was not fun, but I got the blackberries. So without further ado, I think that's all the preamble out of the way, and I think it's time to enjoy some of these delicious nature's bounty and wild fruits. Bottoms up. Super, like, if you were to imagine like a kind of a bleachy taste. And actually on the way down, I can feel my throat kind of like itching. Like my throat itching. Yeah. No, I'm just messing around. That was a joke. I got you good. No, they're pretty good. They taste like blackberries, but like a little seedier and like a little greener. But they taste like blackberries. Did I get you? Yeah, they're all right. They're less sweet than normal store-bought blackberries, and less like tart too. They just taste like blackberries, but like greener. I don't know how to explain it other than that. but definitely not bad. I'd say I'd give a normal, like a store-bought blackberry, like an 8 out of 10. I really enjoy a normal store-bought blackberry. I would give this like a 7 out of 10. Like, they are pretty close to regular blackberries, just like a little greener tasting, a little less full flavor, but pretty close. So yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of these for later. I don't think I need to eat all of them right now, but they're really good. I hope I didn't scare you too much when I pretended like they were like poisonous or something, or I was having an allergic reaction earlier. That was just a little harmless prank. And I hope, what's today's date? It's June 6th? I think it's June 6th. I think it's June 6th today. Check out the video description for a correction if I was in fact wrong about today's date. I'll be sure to update that there. I hope everybody's having a great summer and having a good time and catching and getting out plenty of the sunlight and getting some vitamin D. See you next time. Hey, I just wanted to make this addendum. It's been about 5 minutes since I ate the wild blackberries, and they do have kind of a persistent aftertaste. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. It's just kind of that green taste persists in your mouth for a while after you eat it, like almost if you bit into a seed. It's not the end of the world, but I think I'm gonna knock off a 1/4 of a point and bring it down to a 6.75 out of 10. Okay, that's all. I hope everybody has a safe June.